And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Pablo, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Mango is making this summer cool again with this annual summer cool down sale. Enjoy savings of up to 60% off and more on everything store-wide, including ladies' casual and work tops, work pants and skirts, ladies' long and three-quarter jeans, track pants and more, up to 60% off. Men's dry fit and regular t-shirts, sleeveless, polos and work shirts, up to 60% off. Men's sweaters and hoodies, work pants, long and three-quarter jeans and ripped jeans, up to 60% off. Men's cargo and beach shorts, you guessed it, up to 60% off. It's the biggest summer cool down sale of the year. Save 60% off and more at Mango now until stocks last. Sale starts September 28th.
It's Black Friday election fever at Courts. This Thursday, November 20th and Friday, November 21st. Get ready for massive savings. Up to 80% off selected items. Don't miss our quickie hour from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. And Pillow Fest. Get 2 pillows for the price of 1. Plus 50% off select items during that hour only. We've got amazing doorbuster deals dropping early. These offers are not sticking around and they're going fast. Real fast. So mark your calendars, set your reminders, and get to Courts for the election fever sale. Thursday, November 20th and Friday, November 21st. Courts, bringing value home.
Saint-Lucie est sous Paoué pour les 4e l'année Jimmy's là, puis Tourist Board Saint-Lucie. À présent, c'est un bon temps pour reconnaître c'est ça qui est plus bon en industrie touriste là. Nomination ouverte à présent, JICTA le 29 décembre 2025. Padiwe, allez saintlucia.org/Jimmy's et nominé Jordia Jimmy's 2025 là-haut, excellence.
Don't get stuck when you're ready to go. Hit the road with confidence with the all-new enhanced Maximo maintenance-free battery from Automotive Art. This latest model of Maximo batteries was built and tested to thrive in tropical climates and rugged terrain with up to 2 years warranty, so you can count on increased reliability, power, and overall performance. Don't settle. Choose the best. Choose Maximo maintenance-free battery, distributed exclusively by Automotive Art. Free window wash with every purchase of 1 Maximo battery. Terms and conditions apply.
Nothing says Christmas is coming like a crazy blowout pre-season sale at Casabella. Shop now and save up to 60% off everything store-wide. Bath sets, mats and shower curtains, towels and bedsheet sets, up to 60% off. Living room curtains and curtain rods, comforters, quilt, up to 60% off. Wall clocks, doormats and rugs, folding as well as coffee tables, mirrors, vases, coolers, and more. Don't wait for the last-minute rush. Shop now and save up to 60% off on all houseware and home appliances. Only at Casabella, located in Cash Street and Baywalk Mall, Rodney Bay.
Sale starts Thursday, October 23rd.
Every day, St. Lucian women give everything to their families, communities, and dreams. Yet breast cancer still claims too many lives. Now, St. Lucia is making history. For the first time, state-of-the-art 3D mammography is available right here at home. Donated by the World Bank through the Health Sector Support Program, these advanced machines are a major step forward in universal health coverage, and they're free. Women 40 and older or younger, if at risk, can access this life-saving service. Visit your local wellness center for a referral. Early detection saves lives. Free mammograms, universal coverage. Your wellness center is your first step.
blink of an eye. The rain can transform everything. St. Lucia's rainy season is growing more intense, bringing floods, landslides, and damage to our homes and infrastructure. Flooding can damage our water supply, making clean water hard to find when we need it most. But we can prepare. Keep our waterways clean, keep drains clear, install and protect your water tanks, and collect potable water. Wasco is on the front line, ready to protect our water. But we need your support to keep our system strong. Water is life. Let's protect it, secure our water, and secure our future. For more information, call 457-3900 or visit wascostlucia.com.
The station in command for new music.
Yo, we got a call about the music.
Oh, yes. You're listening to Radio Caribbean International.
We'll try to keep it down from
101, 99, and 98.1 FM stereo. The Caribbean sound.
Turn that back up, cuz.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to Stress Free Lettre Wednesday. I'm your host, Miguel, aka Boo2. How's everyone doing? Saying good afternoon to our Facebook soldiers. Shakira, Team RCI. Hey, Shakira, you're the first on the live today. Big up you, my girl. You're no longer late. You learned your lesson. Rochelle Regis, good afternoon to you. To the darling Mara, where you at? My brother, the official Facebook usher, £1 Hippolyte says Team RCI. We say hey. Let's shout out the rest of our Facebook soldiers. Della, Decent, Val, Zara, Anna Rose, Anemone, Shakira there already. Kendra J. Bellas, Kelvin, Charles, Blackman, Okulia, Lanika Batiste, Nikisha Winter, Tara Esba, Sugar Dindins, William. John Peters asks what's going on here. You tune into Lettre, my brother. Red Salad, good afternoon to you, my love. Team RCI, hey. Amanda Charles, Philip Philo, Roche Mark, Mazoon Philip. Where the rest of our crew? Big up Miguel Leo and Empress Isa. Empress Isa abandoned me them days. So if she's listening, she can join us in studio. Augustine Foswa, good afternoon to you, my brother. Lancy, welcome. Drama Queen, Ali Shupbak. Hello from across the pond. Good afternoon to you, my darling. Family, Mark Shalmine. Hey, Migs, again, your usher, £1. They shouting out the fellas. Hey, guys, £1 up when he's sleeping on you, man. Look, Mark there waiting for you to tag him. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Kelvin, welcome. And my brothers on the live, my brothers listening on the radio right now. Those of you listening on YouTube and on TuneIn Radio or rcistlucia.com, wishing you all a very, very, very happy and wonderful International Men's Day. I know the Department of the Public Service, or Department of Labor right now has a concert on Constitution Park. You guys can go check it out, but during Lettre, maybe not. Go check it out after. But saying good afternoon to all you, my brothers. Wishing you all a happy International Men's Day. My brother, my boy, my brethren, my soldier, Rankin. Iowa, good afternoon to you, my brother. Hoping all is well. I know you tune in. You are locked in. Sending love and strength to you, my brother. Sherry Sevre, good afternoon to you. Celia Ariste Hamilton, good afternoon, my darling. Hey, Kendra Rich. Now, folks, you know what happened? Those of you watching on the live, y'all can see, right? Y'all see my little cupcake and my gift bag and my sweets and thing. I want to shout out the ladies at NEMO, the National Emergency Management Organization, who for the second year have been there. They've made sure that we guys at NEMO, majority men, get a special treat for International Men's Day. So we had our brunch, we had our little gift bag, and I have my cupcake. We're going to bring it home for baby girl. And I have sweets and everything. Thank you, Director, Deputy Director, Melissa, Miss Bruce. Hey, that's all the ladies. Oh, how can I forget Andrea? That's all the ladies in the office. Good afternoon to y'all, ladies. Thank you very much. Siobhan Mondesi, good afternoon to you, my brother. Team RCI, hey, always locked in. Good afternoon to you, my brother. And my folks, our crew over at Northwest, always locked in. 3 locks. Winsbert, Marsh, Josh, TK, Isaac, and Yellow. Good afternoon to you, my brothers. Anissa Solomon, good afternoon to you, my darling. Can't you don't shout my name so loud, man? Don't shout it. Don't scream it so loud, baby girl. All right. Ali Shubak says, Happy International Men's Day to all my Lucian brothers out there. Thank you very much, Ali. I hope I got the pronunciation right. Shubak. Is it Shabak? Yeah, you can tell me if I get it right. All right, folks. Let me tell you, most people don't care about what? About International Men's Day. That's the problem. That is the problem. There are a lot of single fathers out there, you know. Big up you men who are doing what you have to do, feeding your families, taking care of your families, taking care of your kids. Some of you doing it alone. But good afternoon, Mara. Hey, Mara is on the scene. The best test program is on Lettre. Big up Team RCI. Hey, Mara. No, you don't have to message me and tell me what day you got me now. I'll not announce it. I'll not announce it. Yes, so folks, saying good afternoon to our bus drivers around the island. We're talking about the Grosile, Moshi, Babono, La Claire, Egad, Mondudo, La Panse, Caroli, the Mon Cicero, Latok, Independent City, Tiroche, Castries, Tuapito, big up yourselves. Bexo, Cul-de-Sac, Lacroix, Ancillary Cannery, Soufresh, Choiseul, Fosse, Jacques, Laboui, Auger, Vieux-Fort, Grace, Bas-Laguas, Belvé, Pierrot, all the drivers on those routes. Good afternoon to you. Monrepo, Miku, Deriso, Tiroche, all the Denrys, North and South. Good afternoon to you, drivers. Bexo, did I call you guys? Good afternoon to you. Grace, good afternoon. She says, shout out to my man, DJ Sly. Happy International Men's Day. Sly, you hearing that? If you hearing that, come and tell Grace Sikwise. I hope I got it right again. Just Gracie. Grace is wishing DJ Eli, Sly Eli, Happy International Men's Day. Patriotism runs deep, aka Chane. Bonjour, Montreal in the house. You come in from the cold. Our service providers, Lucilec, Wasco. Thanks for not cutting me off. Flo, Digicel. Our financial institutions, Bank of St. Lucia, First National Bank, Republic Bank, FCIB. Our folks over at Fix, Firm and Upright. Good afternoon to you, everyone. Lon Cameron, everybody. Welcome to our supermarkets there. The folks over at Massey, all Massey stores. Mega J, is it Mega J? Is Mega J? Massey Mega, yeah, that's it. Massey Mega, Massey Gourmet, Rodney Bay, Rodney Heights, Home Stores, In Tongue, Choiseul, Soufre, Vieux-Fort, Denray. Good afternoon to you. Alje de Uchiha, good afternoon to you. Team RCI, hey! Big up yourselves. Guys, 2 weeks now I missed Lettre because of the time change in the US. But not me today there. Good job, my brother. Sim, Team RCI, hey! Canada is in the house. I haven't loaded the letter yet. Remind you folks, the numbers to call 724-0008. And those of you who are overseas, you know it's 758. That's the prefix. And those of you down here as well, you could call directly at 452-3046. First time callers, identify yourselves and your location. Good afternoon once again. All right. Chocolate Brownie. She says, good afternoon, RCI. Happy International Men's Day to you guys. Big up yourselves. Good afternoon to you, Chocolate Brownie. Kelvin says, he's number one dad in his children's lives, so he's super dad every day. That is it. Rosie, Brooklyn in the house. Rosie, you still overseas? Rosie, y'all are hearing the bad songs that playing. Tune into RCI this afternoon. Y'all go ahead and bad songs from the election campaign. Smeds, big up from the North Pole. I hope you come in with my gifts. No Dancer and Prancer and Rudolph. I want a PS5. Candy K, St. Lucia in the house. I haven't said nothing. Crescentia, you know my number. If you in St. Lucia, I vex with you. You give me a heads up, my girl? I'm for shape you. Mind you, folks, that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy Seamos over in Prada. Mr. Serrier, good afternoon to you. Big up yourself. Big up all my East Coast people, all my East Coast family, especially Monrepo. Big up our friends at the Youth Economy Agency as well, St. Lucia Development Bank, and all our government ministries. Messieurs, I hope you're ready to vote. I hope you're ready to vote. Whether it's red, yellow, Labour, Flabo, Noble, Independent, no dependent, just make sure that once you are registered to vote, you are old enough, you go exercise that democratic right. Yes, we have to vote for the lesser of two evils, but that's a system that we found. So you know what? Make the choice, make the right choice, make the choice that's best for you. I ain't going to tell you who to vote for. I know who I'm voting for. I'm sure you know who I'm voting for. But make the right choice, folks. We have just less than a week and a half to go. Crescentia, that's better. Saturday. Not yet. I know you'd not come down and not tell your boy you coming down. Because you have to bring my PS5. The letter this afternoon hot, you know. No randomizer. Because we have letters that backlog there. So we're just reading through them as they come. You hear me? But I know it's royal like. Royal like. Your Lucians. But I like y'all too. Maxine Isaac, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the live. We have just about 8 minutes to go till we take that break and then get into our Lettre for today, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. Mara, how Roro sweet so. Yeah, that's right, Ali. It's on sale, no excuses. Black Friday are soon come. Smith, I tell you what the mood is. I am not telling you what the mood is. I'm just telling you, make the right choice. Make the right choice. You see how I feel in the Christmas spirit yet? Cuts decorate since June Equiyol. All outside of the place full of red decorations. You all see how Christmas start for cuts, eh? My Christmas music started already. Y'all are playing yet? I'm sorry, Maxine. Let me say it softer. Maxine Isaac, welcome to the live. Yes, Ali. The mood is R. C. I. Capital R. S-E-C. S-E-E. I can't even spell again. E-Y-E. Big up to my brother Lorenzo from somewhere in the world. You still in Italy, my brother? He said, Team RCI, what we say? Hey! Much love, my brother. Blessed to all Lucians. God bless. Good afternoon to you, my brother. My tree up yet, eh? But remember the Bootu Christmas tree I bought last year? That grew almost a foot. And I go put the other one up inside. This weekend I put it up. This weekend. And you want to guess what color my decorations are this year? Not blue and silver. On the first day of December, the voters gave to we. Good guess, Candy. Good guess. My Christmas tree in a mood there. Just about 5 minutes to go, folks. Remember, we're keeping it clean. The numbers to call 452-3046, 724-0008. Rated E for everyone. Big up all the parents picking their children up from school right now. I must say, the parents are coming in school. Y'all doing much better. Thank you very much for not filling up our parking spots after school. Good afternoon to y'all. All the farmers saying good afternoon to you. You're welcome. You're welcome to that parent. Welcome to that parent who just head into Carmen Rennie. Thank you for tuning in, and we will keep it clean for your son or daughter. No, I picked up baby girl from school today. Candy. She's probably on her way home already. Good afternoon, Sophie. Sophie B said good afternoon to you, my darling. Tell your daughter I say she banned me them days. She banned me. I go deal with her. She must come for Christmas. All right, folks, we'll be taking a break just a little under a minute and then get back with our letter for today. All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break and get back with Lettre.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prague.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
Mango is making this summer cool again with its annual summer cool down sale. Enjoy savings of up to 60% off and more on everything store-wide, including ladies' casual and work tops, work pants and skirts, ladies' long and three-quarter jeans, track pants and more, up to 60% off. Men's dry fit and regular t-shirts, sleeveless, polos and work shirts, up to 60% off. Men's sweaters and hoodies, work pants, long and three-quarter jeans and ripped jeans, up to 60% off. Men's cargo and beach shorts, you guessed it, up to 60% off. It's the biggest summer cool down sale of the year. Save 60% off and more at Mango now until stocks last. Sale starts September 28th.
Tired of sky-high bills and the planet on the brink? It's time to go green without burning your pockets. At First National Bank, we are here to make saving the planet affordable. Whether you're installing solar panels, purchasing a water tank, upgrading to an inverter AC, or buying a hybrid vehicle, we've got the green to help you go green. Fast approval, low interest rates, and Mother Nature approved. Your future self will thank you. Visit firstnationalbankonline.com or call 455-7000 for more information to help you turn your green dreams into clean realities. First National Bank, here for you.
With outlets from Gros Lake to Soufriere, WMart is indeed your community shop, giving you the best prices and widest variety. We've got everything you need: chicken, turkey, beef and pork, saltfish, pigtail, ham, all in stock, delicious franks, nuggets, cheese and fries. Prices you can't beat and quality for sure. With 9 locations island-wide, WMart is your one-stop family meat shop. WMart, small store, big convenience.
WMart.
With Smart Submit, say goodbye to the hassle and hello to convenience. Don't waste time and risk errors submitting C3 forms to the NIC. Go online. Submit your NIC C3 forms from anywhere at any time. It's simple, convenient, and secure. Smart Submit is the smart choice. Still doing it the old way? Maybe it's time to wake up. Make the smart choice with Smart Submit, the smarter way to submit your C3 form. Visit us online at www.stlucianic.org for more information. NIC, for the benefit of us all.
Sunday, November 30th on the Spirit of Carnival. Lion HD invites you to Life of Party Boat Ride.
That's a life for party. And we break. Yo. your DJs, Big Slim, Play in HD, DJ Chang's, Cool Kid, Flame Kid, Selectors, Young, Quan, and MC Hino. Early bird tickets $80, regular $100. Contact 488-3888 or 714-4893. Life of Body Boat Ride. November 30th, 10 a.m. upon the Spirit of Carnival or Best Seraphim. $200 prize for the life of the party. Not of his mercy.
Mommy, Daddy, let's go have some fun!
The Kids Brunch bounces into Gaiety Gardens, Rodney Bay on Sunday, December 14th from 12 to 6. Bouncy castles, yummy treats, music and games, fun for everyone!
Tickets at the Cell Outlets and your school's principal's office. Parents, relax in our adults-only zone with great food, drinks, and music.
See you at the Kids Brunch December 14th. Food, fun, and family waiting just for you. Brought to you by Kumase Events. So you know it's going to be fun, fun, fun.
The pre-Christmas sale is on at Access Baywalk Mall. Save 50% off all ladies' fashion, dresses, tops, handbags, and more. Plus, enjoy 30% off babies and kids' wear. And big savings on babies' accessories, too. From playpens and high chairs to car seats, walkers, and more. Get ready for the holidays with style and savings for the whole family. The pre-Christmas sale runs October 15th to November 30th. Only at Access Baywalk Mall.
Mango is making this summer cool again with this annual summer cool down sale. Enjoy savings of up to 60% off and more on everything store-wide, including ladies' casual and work tops, work pants and skirts, ladies' long and three-quarter jeans, track pants and more, up to 60% off. Men's dry fit and regular t-shirts, sleeveless polos and work shirts, up to 60% off. Men's sweaters and hoodies, work pants, long and three-quarter jeans, and ripped jeans, up to 60% off. Men's cargo and beach shorts, you guessed it, up to 60% off. It's the biggest summer cool down sale of the year. Save 60% off and more at Mango now until stocks last. Sale starts September 28th.
We're back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, October 19th, 2025. And we are wasting no time today. Imagine Lorenzo say hi, Tanya. Tanya, if you're listening, Lorenzo says hi. Hey, I told him you're not in studio today, so he's hoping that you come back. All right. Let's get into that letter right away. We are wasting no time. All right. It reads, Dear Migs, I hope you're doing well. I'm writing because I've found myself in a difficult personal situation and I need a level-headed, unbiased perspective. I don't know if I level-headed enough for you, but let's go. I'm originally from Trinidad, but I'm currently working in St. Lucia. My wife still lives in Trinidad, and we've been managing a long-distance marriage for some time now. And this year we celebrate 25 years marriage. Before moving here, I worked in St. Kitts for 3 years. And during that period, I became involved in a relationship with someone there who is Lucian born. All over there. This year, while in St. Lucia, I started a long distance relationship with a Kittitian woman. Recently, both of these individuals reached out to me unexpectedly. The woman from St. Lucia plans to return home in December and expresses a desire to reconnect. Coincidentally, the lady from St. Kitts also contacted me and is planning to visit for 1 week around the same time in December. To make matters even more complicated, I just learned that my wife is secretly planning a surprise visit to St. Lucia during the same period in December for our anniversary. I am now overwhelmed and unsure of how to navigate this. I know that I have created this situation through my own choices, and I take full responsibility for the position I'm in. I do not want to cause emotional harm, but I also don't want to continue down a path that leads to more dishonesty or pain. I'm at a crossroads. Should I take this as a sign to be transparent with my wife and end all other connections once and for all? Should I distance myself from everyone to prevent conflict and hurt? How do I handle the upcoming visits in the most respectful and responsible way? I am not proud of the circumstances, and I am trying to figure out the most mature, honest, and respectful way to handle this without causing unnecessary damage. I would really appreciate your honest advice. I value your judgment, mine, and I need guidance on how to approach this situation thoughtfully and with integrity. Let me read that one more time. It says, Dear Migs, I hope you're doing well. I'm writing because I've found myself in a difficult personal situation and I need a level-headed, unbiased perspective. That's for y'all callers. I'm originally from Trinidad, but I'm currently working in St. Lucia. My wife still lives in Trinidad and we've been managing a long-distance marriage for some time now. And this year we celebrate 25 years marriage. Before moving here, I worked in St. Kitts for 3 years, and during that period, I became involved in a relationship with someone who is Lucian born. This year, while in St. Lucia, I started a long-distance relationship with a Kittitian woman. Recently, both of these individuals reached out to me unexpectedly. The woman from St. Lucia plans to return home in December and expresses a desire to reconnect. Coincidentally, the lady from St. Kitts also contacted me and is planning to visit for 1 week around the same time in December. To make matters even more complicated, I just learned that my wife is secretly planning a surprise visit to St. Lucia during that same period in December for our anniversary. I am now overwhelmed and unsure of how to navigate this. I know that I have created this situation through my own choices, and I take full responsibility for the position I'm in. I do not want to cause emotional harm, but I also don't want to continue down a path that leads to more dishonesty or pain. I am at a crossroads. Should I take this as a sign to be transparent with my wife once and end all other connections once and for all? Should I distance myself from everyone to prevent conflict and hurt? How do I handle the upcoming visits in the most respectful and responsible way? I am not proud. I'm not proud of the circumstances, and I am trying to figure out the most mature, honest, and respectful way to handle this without causing unnecessary damage. I would really appreciate your honest advice. I value your judgment, and I need guidance on how to approach this situation thoughtfully and with integrity. Remember, the numbers to call are 452-3046, 724-0008. Let us hear from you. If you're a first-time caller, let us know. And, of course, let us know where you are calling from. Let me see what our Facebook soldiers are saying this afternoon. Okay. All right. So Imara is asking, Anissa is asking, please tell me how these women don't know you're married. 3 question marks. Mara says, he is a messy tutut. Beginning with S. Maxine says, that's Mark. Mark says, Gasa, go rent 3 houses, 1 in Dennery, Cicero, and Canaries. £1, give some sage advice. Gasa, stay with your wife and drop the other 2 women. Ali asks, but why he acting like he is single? Enough man have their wife acting like they single. Black man says, brother man, you might as well call OKEU and reserve a room for the licks these women will give you. Luke Ann says, International Toot begins with W, ends with D on this International Men's Day. RJ says, the boss juggling 3 women there, E. Smith say, hey, partner, you need help? What curry is that? All right, let me see what else. Blackman says, Brother, man, come clean. They will all leave you, but at least you confess your 4 curry. Because of the lies. Smith say, partner, upuya side, take a trip during Christmas and say it's work related. That's a good idea. All right. So Safira says, Migs, it's a setup. He better come clean. The woman planning to catch him in his lies. Now, me say, imagine a woman that say that, eh? A woman that say that, me say, y'all hear that? A woman say, it's a setup. He better come clean. The woman planning to catch him in his lies. All right. And of course, Lynn says, wife comes first. That's totally agreed. Totally agreed. You made that commitment. The wife comes first. He doesn't owe any of these women. Anissa says he doesn't owe any of these women anything except his wife. So why does he need advice from the public? That is a good question. That is a good question. 25 years, that's a lot of time, you know. And the man, you feel the wife know he already have somebody for sure. The wife know after so long, you know, they not seeing each other so often, and maybe she knows a man and probably knows that he has somebody on the side, but she's expecting that when they're together, he gets her full attention. She gets his full attention. Josephine says these men are too dirty. Yeah, these men. Blackman says right around Christmas. Poor job. Good afternoon, Solange First one. James, how are you? Have a wonderful day yourself. Remind you folks, it's 4523046 7240008. I don't know how much advice that man won there, because to me that's straightforward. Like Mark say, get free houses. 4523046 7240008. Let me see how much time we have until the next break. Just about 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to come tell me what you think about this situation. Safi say, that is why she coming to St. Lucia, to get the truth. The wife. You think it's only the wife? You think I think the side women already do all the investigations, because they will never believe that man just single like that. Never. And the Caribbean small, people. The Caribbean small. You meet a Lucian in Antigua. Once she have to say, is it Antigua? St. Kitts? All she have to say to her friend is that, hey, I meet a Trini man, but he have links in Lucia. He in Lucia working now. You know him, man. £1 says the wife find out about the other 2 women and plan on coming down with the 2 women just to surprise him, to see his reaction. Mark says, you don't think the wife have her side piece? Ali says, did he say the most honest way to handle? That's a quote. Answer, go back to your wife or divorce her. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Unless you have 2 cakes. You can eat one. But when it finishes, only one you have left. Look, Lancy asking, what's the letter? Lancy there from the beginning, eh? We'll read it again. Maybe when we come back from the break. Kelvin says, meet exploring, but that's not his field. Y'all really think she looking for good reason to leave him? All right, Amanda. All right, Nancy. We'll read when we get back. But in summary, a Trini man married to his wife. Well, obviously it's his wife he married to. Married for 25 years. He works in St. Lucia. His wife is back in Trinidad, and he before he came to St. Lucia, he was in St. Kitts for 3 years. Met a Lucian woman up there, and then he have another woman, a Kittitian woman, and looks like all three coming to St. Lucia at the same time for the Christmas day. And he wants our advice. To me, that situation is straightforward. You have a hierarchy. You have a priority list. And the one that stands atop that pyramid, that hierarchy, that priority list, is the one who should take priority this Christmas. But me to really have money to be juggling 3 women, that job must really be big. Who's that Trini fella? Rachel, he doesn't have 2, he has 3. Mara says, tell him drink only CMOS. Blackman says, 25 years is a lifetime. What a wow. Brother man, consider your assets gone when your wife files for a divorce. Boy, I hope his wife doesn't listen to Lettre. One man say you look for 3 women without no help or advice, and now you're afraid they catch you. Lorenzo, why you telling me that? Why you telling me that? Miguel, bro, you can make good money in Lucia. Start the business to cheater. Toloma, or Simos. Ali say, look now, all Trini man in Lucia under suspicion. You never know, the names and locations may have been changed for protection of the writer. To catch a cheater. Not me as send out the fellas, Lorenzo. To catch a cheater, are you crazy? Let them fellas women catch him on their own. Mark says he doesn't think Mig will miss anything because he said he has 3 women. But what about the one night flings, especially in St. Lucia after a Friday night? Man. Just about 3 minutes ago, before the break. CBI, Cheetah's Bureau of Investigation, Lucian Branch, as the chief investigator. I was told that the Trini works at Lime. Our black man. Our. All right, question for answers, Kelvin. You're right. What about the wife? Is she living a double life also? Maybe even a triple one. You never know. One bound say, I say I wouldn't comment today, but for that Lettre, I had to comment. Simpson, that's a good perspective. She says he should go back to Trinidad for the Christmas. Surprise his wife. Side chick should not take into consideration when marriage comes first. Okay, I think she means side chick should not be taken into consideration when marriage comes first. Good point. Good point. Hey, Amanda. Who gave permission? Hope it's not your Trini friend that write that letter. Hey. So you number 4? Look at somebody telling me to tell them about these women on a Girls' Day Friday night. How I know about that? I don't be Girls' Day on a Friday night regularly. Amanda say, because this Christmas whole koi pabo. Amanda, you have to tell us a letter next week. We want to know, Amanda, are you one of the Trinis girls? That will make you number 4. Parang. Folks, the number to call is 452-3046-724-0008. I really wonder, is there anything that can be said in the man's defense? Men, come up with your best excuses, man. Your best way out of this.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsissimos?
Boy, that Simos makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsissimos? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsissimos is full of natural goodness your body needs. Simos is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Simos is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsissimos. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsissimos, you know what they say.
In the heart of St. Lucia, where mountains meet the sea, there's a story of resilience, community, and a promise kept for over 50 years. Jana Credit Union has been a pillar of support and a friend. Together, we've weathered storms and celebrated triumphs, from sponsoring local events to supporting education. Our motto, together we can move mountains, isn't just words. It's a commitment to unity, progress, and shared success. Feel the pride, the belonging, and the warmth of a financial partner that cares. Join us and be part of something extraordinary.
I am the INCIP. It's about me, my country, and my family. I am the INCIP. CIP is a brilliant plan, investing us, be one of us, and see the progress across the land, boy, of the citizenship, my investment program. I am the INCIP. It's about me. I am the INCIP. It's about me. I am the INCIP. It's about me. Our citizenship by investment program.
Our rivers are St. Lucia's lifeblood, but litter is choking them. Together, we can keep them clean, protect our rivers, secure our water, secure our future.
Last year, what problems to get shipment of tiles in time for Christmas? This year, Island Style has enough tiles in stock to cover the whole of St. Lucia. And with our Christmas sales starting now, every tile is on sale. Island Style has massive stock, the widest variety, and the very best sale prices on quality tiles and natural stone in St. Lucia. Great deals on beautiful bathroom faucets, vanities and fixtures, tiling tools and accessories. Don't fall for no gimmicks anywhere else. Island Style's annual Christmas sale is unbeatable. Tiles for miles. Deals as far as the eye can see. Start Get your car, ride your bike, hop on a bus, and hurry down to Island Style Town and Back now. Castries, Warbibi, and Viewfo. Check Facebook for more details.
I am Philip J. Pierre, Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Economic Development and the Youth Economy, and Minister for Justice and National Security. The numbers don't lie. We have delivered. Previously, economic growth had stalled, unemployment was high, and many struggled to find work. Today, St. Lucia has experienced its highest economic growth in years. Unemployment is at historic lows, and investment has surged, totaling over $3 billion. Real growth, real jobs, real prosperity. That's progress you can measure.
Sunrise Airways is connecting the OECS. Fly to and from Grenada, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Dominica, St. Kitts, and Antigua with seamless onward connections. Enjoy competitive fares and the best in travel. Book now at sunriseairways.net or with your travel agent. Sunrise Airways, One Caribbean. We fly to connect people. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunrise Airways. One Caribbean.
U.S. Polo Association is celebrating 15 years in St. Lucia. Our anniversary sale is here with amazing savings for men, ladies, and kids. Shop polos, denims, dresses, shoes, and more. All at the prices you love. Celebrate with us at U.S. Polo Association, Baywalk Mall, and Castries stores and enjoy authentic style for the entire family. 2 stores, 1 iconic brand, and 15 years of fashion you love. The celebration starts October 15th only at U.S. Polo Association. Live authentically.
Welcome back to Lettre for today, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. And let me see what our respondents are saying. Good afternoon, Team RCI. Hey, Sabina, good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so let's see what our Facebook soldiers have to say. Remind you, folks, it's 4523046. In fact, let me read that letter one more time, as per Amanda and Lancy, I think it was. All right. So it says, "Hi, Mix. I hope you're doing well. I'm writing because I've found myself in a difficult personal situation, and I need a level-headed, unbiased perspective. I'm originally from Trinidad, but I'm currently working in St. Lucia. My wife still lives in Trinidad, and we've been managing a long-distance marriage for some time now. And this year, we celebrate 25 years of marriage. Before moving here, I worked in St. Kitts for 3 years, and during that period, I became involved in a relationship with someone who is Lucian born. This year, while in St. Lucia, I started a long-distance relationship with a Kittitian woman. Recently, both of these individuals reached out to me unexpectedly. The woman from St. Lucia plans to return home in December and expresses a desire to reconnect. Coincidentally, the lady from St. Kitts also contacted me and is planning to visit for 1 week around the same time in December. To make matters even more complicated, I just learned that my wife is secretly planning a surprise visit to St. Lucia during that same period in December for our anniversary. I am now overwhelmed and unsure of how to navigate this. I know that I have created this situation through my own choices, and I take full responsibility for the position I'm in. I do not want to cause emotional harm, but I also don't want to continue down a path that leads to more dishonesty or pain. I'm at a crossroads. Should I take this as a sign to be transparent with my wife and end all other connections once and for all? Should I distance myself from everyone to prevent conflict and hurt? How do I handle the upcoming visits? How do I handle them in the most respectful and responsible way? I am not proud of the circumstances, and I am trying to figure out the most mature, honest, and respectful way to handle this without causing unnecessary damage. I would really appreciate your honest advice. I value your judgment, and I need guidance on how to approach this situation thoughtfully and with integrity." 4523046 724 0008. All right, taking in some of the comments on our Facebook Live. Our soldiers, what you're saying? Team RCI, let me hear what you're saying. All right, so we're going right back. And Anissa says, "How did you have all these relationships and these women didn't know if you were married unless you gave a false narrative?" And then we have a call coming in, so we'll have to hold on for that in a second.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Lettre.
What's up?
I'm good, my brother. Talk to me.
Everything good?
For now,
Boy,
for now, I'm loving that picture. I'm seeing there.
Meeting problem.
Any problem?
Meeting problem. Yeah, but I don't have anything for you. The woman knows about mid runnings already.
You think
His
so?
wife know that.
So
yeah, man. Because
you're
remember,
on the same
yes.
side as the ladies here who say that the women know already. Let's try and set him up.
The wife knows that already. I go to the why I tell you that. You was living in St. Vincent for 3 years. You hardly see your wife. The wife knows. Man is man, guys. Come on. Man is man. Man will taste the water. Man will go and taste the water. Will drink with the water. That's man. Don't hide it. That's man.
Yeah.
The problem with him, what he have now, he make a relationship with these women, which he should not, because you know you're married. That's why I blame him. You are married. If you are single, you're single. That's not a problem, my brother. Do your thing. But you are married. You hit, you run. Hit and run. Do we have a relationship with women? That's why listen, I'm married, but if you want to do a fling, we do a fling. And that's it. So you need to come clean to his wife. But the wife know. Then you say, Lucia, your wife not with you. I wonder, he never said that the wife was go up and spend maybe a weekend or whatever. I don't think so. He never says that. But let's assume he knew you never see your wife for 3 years, Gassa. Come on.
Yeah.
If the wife stupid, Gassa.
Agreed.
If the wife stupid, Gassa. No, man. Come on, man. And then you go come back to St. Lucia. I don't know how many years now you in St. Lucia now. We don't know. If you're in front of 3 or 5 years or 6 years, we don't know. Come on, man. The wife knows that, by the way. One thing I learned, if women, they smart.
You know what I'm gonna do?
They catching it.
When I get home, I'm going to ask my wife if and when I travel for a few years, if she's going to expect me to have somebody or somebody's. I'll ask her if that's an expectation.
No, don't do that.
No, he said
she should know.
Do that. She should
you
know.
You might get some cool frying pan in the head. Don't do that. Don't do that. I might do that. Next Wednesday is you they go right about. Don't do that.
But let me tell you.
Let me
tell you that. I watching a picture there with you right now, you and your wife. So you think would your wife expect that from you?
That's what my wife tell me. If I cheat, tell the woman stay in her lane, you know.
Yes.
And if I give her $2,000 every month, I'll make sure I give her $2,000. She don't know how I gonna maintain the outside one. But the moment I break down on her money, I give her inside. That's problems now. She killing me.
Hold on a second. Somebody says, Blackman says, caller, speak for yourself. Some of us are in long distance relationships and we're not testing any waters. Maturity goes a long way.
I don't care what that person said. Man is man, that will happen. Temptation is out there.
Right.
Let's be real for ourselves. I'm not saying all of them doing the same thing, but let's be real to ourselves.
All right, agree.
Who said maybe the wife has somebody too? We don't know.
That's a good question. That's a good assumption.
Other people are definitely you over there. Come on, what are the feelings? Got so there's temptation everywhere. And things. So we have to just understand. The man does need to understand. Take it easy. Focus and just go to the wife.
No, agree.
Stick with your wife.
I think that's the underlying theme. Everybody is saying the same thing. Everybody is saying, listen.
Yeah, man.
Listen, your wife is number one. And I've heard it many times, and you would hear it many times. Fellas who have the extramarital, and maybe not even extramarital, but if they're in their serious relationship, the main woman. They usually tell there's some that will lie and say they're in no relationship, they are married. But then there are others that will tell you, let me tell you something. Don't disrespect my wife. My wife is number one, and trust me, my wife.
That's correct.
My wife is number one.
That's it.
But so there's also an argument to say, even though you do that, whether you are really whether I wouldn't say faithful, but whether you are really being honest and honest to the part of honest to your relationship, honest with your relationship. I think that's another dynamic to it. Because some people expect
they have to have trust. But there's a trust. Sometimes if I go overseas for 2 months, 3 months, that's okay. I understand that. But I went there for 3 years. I don't see my wife. Feelings, my brother. Only food I see the tilling, and next I see a skirt passing left, right, and center. Temptation is wrong. These things will happen. Yeah. These things will happen. Some women, now some wives understand that. These things will happen. Some wives understand these things. Some wives understand. If you have a wife understanding, he might survive.
Yeah.
His relationship might survive also. So we just have to keep the best for him and pray for him to come clean with his wife and see what the wife says. And move forward.
You broke up there for a second. All right, looks like we've lost connection.
Man.
My
links.
We lost connection for a second.
Yeah, we're going to link up.
All right, my brother. Take it easy. Thanks for your contribution.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, folks. That was our first caller for the afternoon, and we do have some messages. Sabina says he needs to break ties with the other women and tell his wife the truth. If she truly loves him, she will forgive him. How about he just breaks ties and doesn't say anything and let life go on? Another partner of mine, I ain't gonna mention his name. He said, Mix, I'll be in St. Lucia around that time too. Tell me I go help him send the petition by me. Partner, look like you don't know. You have some experience with petitions, boy. You sound excited every time you hear the nationality. Mark says, Monsieur Mitt and mentioned if he has children. All he said was that he left his wife in Trinidad. So if he does that, then that's really messed up. He is throwing away his family life. Blackman says, bingo. I'm not sure what he means, but he can probably expound later. 1 Pound says, temptation is everywhere, but you have to be the bigger person to respect yourself and your partner. One thing, I'm surprised that the men on the Lettre give some very profound advice and responses. You know what? No matter what they say about men are dogs, men are this or that. Big up yourselves, my Facebook soldiers. 1 Pound Blackman, Mark, all of y'all. Big up yourself, upstanding young and old men. So, folks, remind you 4523046 724 0008. That's the numbers to call. Weigh in. Our situation is a Trinidadian man who's been living in St. Lucia for a while, living and working in St. Lucia, left his wife of 25. Well, sorry, let me not put it that way. That's wrong. He's been married for 25 years. His wife is in Trinidad. Didn't give any details of kids, but he has 2 other women. One of them he met in St. Kitts while he worked for 3 years before he got to St. Lucia. And another one, that other one he met in St. Kitts was a St. Lucian living in St. Kitts. And he met another Kittitian woman. And it appears that all 3, including his wife, who plans to surprise him this Christmas, will be here on St. Lucia. Baila ho! Set this year. Baila ho, 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 ho. Let me see. Blackman says the wife has to know unless she doesn't care or is too busy with her side piece in Trinidad. Either way, brother man, your Christmas won't be good. Mark says, well, he replied to Kelvin. He says, true that, but Mid put himself in that situation. So Chebe Sao Juen. Okay. There we go. Anissa says, how did you have all these relationships and those women didn't know if you were married unless you gave a false narrative about your wife and life, and those women still believe that it's okay to take a flight to spend Christmas with you? I don't think any side chick knowingly makes it her priority to spend Christmas with a married man, especially one who lives in another country. No happy International Men's Day to you. All right, I'll tell you something though. That's a good point that she made, and you've heard those stories many times about men. Either they lie about the relationship, say not in a relationship at all. And we have a call. We'll get back to that point. Let me see. Was it ringing? It stopped ringing. All right. Yeah, I was saying that there are men who either tell the women that they're trying a thing on, that they're not in a relationship at all, as to serve as impetus for the women to be with them. And there are those who, and I may say, let me tell you, men, don't do that. If your relationship fine with your wife and you don't have any, and in fact, what's going on in your marriage or relationship and nobody else's business unless you're seeing a counselor, right? This thing about going and tell a woman that, oh boy, things so hard with me and my husband, my wife, she's this, she's that, making it look like all kinds of like the devil when you know it ain't the case. You're ain't thinking with your major head. You're thinking with the minor one. Looks like we have a call. Let me see if that works. Let me see. It's been flashing. Good afternoon, Lettre. Hey, it looks like our flash have an issue because it only flashed briefly. I didn't continue flashing. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Hey, Grippa! Good afternoon, my brother. You have it. Talk to me. A movie on Netflix called Fake Profile. Let me write that down so I remember to go and look for it. Talk to me. Including the wife. Mm-hmm. That his wife. Hopefully. That is true. The person you love getting. Boy, that's tough, eh? Hold on, my brother. Hold on, my brother. Hold on, eh? Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Our caller said they were not hearing you. Hold on a sec. Lancy, Anissa, let us know if you're hearing our caller. They said they weren't hearing anything. So let's now make sure that we're hearing you. Make sure that we're hearing you. Folks, can you hear our caller? Talk to them again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's go back with that situation.
Yeah, I was saying people usually cling to who they love. So the man know who he's going to cling to already. 3 people coming down for Christmas to surprise him.
Mm-hmm.
But he go be surprising too.
He gonna be surprised. But you were saying
he will be surprising too.
No,
well, all 3 of them think they're coming to surprise him, but he will be surprising too because he will be clinging to the one he loves.
Right. And that one he loves, like you said earlier, is not necessarily his wife.
Not necessarily.
Fellas, what do you think? Fellas, Greg is saying that the man will come down, but he will be with the woman that he loves the most, and it's not necessarily his wife.
No, because he may be married to the wife for a certain purpose, and he's playing everybody for a certain purpose. But they have one he loves.
Right. You have a point.
Yeah, they have one in the 3 he loves.
But someone says he'll be like the greedy dog.
Yeah, he might just lose all.
Boy, let's hope that's.
But like I said, he just taking a profile to everybody he's friendly to. And if he get a 4th one, he go take it too, because maybe he just using all them women for a different purpose.
Boy, that's tough, you know. That is
because I understand you have a wife. Your wife go and study or whatever overseas. You need a little company. You look for a little side play until your wife come back. But you don't tell me you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. You make a valid point, my brother. A very, 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 very valid point. But so how do you? Well, he wanted advice anyway. So give him some advice.
Me tell him no advice, Kaka. Tell me go and find himself.
Find himself. £1 said.
Find who he really is.
£1 agrees.
You need to find out who he really is. If he's a player or if he's a married man. If he cannot be a married man and be a player like that.
That is true. You have responsibilities. Boy.
If you make up your mind to settle in life, you get married, you settle. You're running all over the place like no mad cow.
Well, £1 agree with you. Eh? He agreed on 2 points. He said, I agree. The one he spent time with is the most is the one he loves the most. And he says,
that is the one. That is what's going to happen. He will surprise too.
And he says sometimes,
surprise him, but he will surprise too.
He says sometimes that's if he spent time with any of them, including his wife. But,
yeah, that's true. Maybe he talk about 3. Maybe he have another person here too.
But Mark says, our caller, he will be with his wife. He knows how to put off the other women. Mr. Fox.
Let me tell you something. Fellas more know how to play their wife than to play the side pieces.
Well, yeah. Some might say that, but some might say that. Or maybe the wife knows and she has given
the wife have to be real clingy to have that man. Where he can go nowhere, he can do nothing. But apart from that, if the wife just let me do what he wants, she lose.
Boy. So his advice is to choose one and be a man.
He need to find himself, find out who he really is, deep down inside of him, who he really is. If he's a player, if he's a married man, and make a decision for himself.
But you know, my brother,
can't make no decision for him. He has to make a decision for himself.
But you know, my brother,
play or if you want to be married.
My brother, sometimes it takes a fall for you to realize that. Eh? So maybe he have to take that high fall and that body slam for him to.
But he haven't get the fall yet.
Exactly. So maybe you have to take the body slam for him to do some introspection. Maybe this time the wife.
But if he get the fall, he losing all 3.
Yeah. And he said,
because you know what them 3 women could do, mate?
Tell me.
If they get to know about each other, all of them setting him up and just meet one place, you know.
That is true. And Anissa agrees. She says this guy seems to be lost and unhappy because he doesn't know what he wants. Stay single for some time and figure your SHIT out.
Yeah, you have to figure yourself out. You have to know who you are.
Yeah. All right, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you for that, as usual, for contributing to our letter today.
Yeah, I came in late. I was doing our.
But you heard the letter, right?
Yeah, I heard it. You already did the last time.
And don't find yourself in that situation, eh?
Nah, Mick. That is my youth days. I'm a big man now.
Oh, because I can visit you. I see you. See the hospital just open.
No, brother, man. I'm a big man now. I focus. You know I focus.
Big up to yourself. All right, my brother. Hey. What I'm saying, my partner in the house here. Casa, come and join us, Casa. Hold on. I put the mic on for you. Hey. For this. Wait. Hey. That mic there. Talk to me.
That man not supposed to do that. When you're married, you settle. You check it? You're not supposed to have no other person than your wife.
And that was the boss Chichi. May say hello, the boss Chichi. Big up Digicel. Big up Digicel, folks. I'm going to have his red turban on his head, boy. Big up. The man represent Digicel well. Chichi, you hear the man say? That is your wife. Dudu Mara says, fresh pea. Booms. He looking for. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Reminding you that Lettre is brought to you by Fruitsy CMOS. You know what they say. And it looks like Mitt go want some of that CMOS there for the season there. Mitt go want some of that CMOS for the season because he have a lot to handle. We're going to be right back.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy CMOS?
Boy, that CMOS makes me score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy CMOS? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy CMOS is full of natural goodness your body needs. CMOS is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. CMOS is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy CMOS. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy CMOS, you know what they say.
Not for profit charity, but for service we can handle your financial business. Alone that you need, they can assist. No other credit union can do it like this. Get your contactless Visa card ASAP. Need some cash, just tap. Online services, download the app. No waiting in line, just tap. Safest way to secure your money. Solutions Workers Credit Union by Eze. Put in workers first. That's what we do. The SLUWCU, yeah.
This Christmas season, Digicel in the mix. Papa Pay is giving out the best gifts. Every week, more winners, more picks. 3 grand prize winners get bills paid in 2026.
Get fast home internet from just $136. Add mobile for only $55 more. Enjoy 350 megabytes, 20 gigabytes of data, and unlimited local calls. Digicel, real connections, real reward.
Hampton is having our pre-Christmas sale from October 22nd in our Rodney Bray and Miku Street branches. This is your chance to get your hands on premium men's fashion. Shirts, jeans, shoes, accessories, all at unbeatable prices. This is your moment to upgrade your wardrobe before the Christmas rush. Sales start October 22nd, up to 70% off store-wide. Only at Hampton, Rodney Bay, and Miku Street.
It's our biggest shopping event of the year, Black Friday at Massey Stores Home.
You heard that? We're bringing you more value, more deals, and more reasons to shop from November 1st to the 28th with new specials shopping every Friday. That's right. Black Friday savings all during November. Make the move for more and discover incredible offers at Massey Stores Home. Remember to swipe your Massey card and follow us at Massey Stores Home SLU so you don't miss out.
Winners Chow Mein, the preferred choice, offers quality regular chow mein and a variety of flavors, including carrot, spinach, beetroot, split pea, lentils, and whole wheat, all made from fresh ingredients. Also, try our ready cut and elbow macaroni made from 100% garum wheat semolina with no additives. The health choice. Our products cook totally al dente. It's the choice of every kitchen. Available at all leading supermarkets and other locations island-wide. Man, choose winners. The ultimate difference.
The countdown for the holidays has already begun, and everything you need to redecorate your home for Christmas is available from today at Casabella. Up to 60% off. Blenders and electric kettles, AM, FM radios, and a wide variety of kitchenware. Up to 60% off. Plates and non-stick pans, baking dishes, 4-piece dining set, mugs, glasses, and more. Up to 60% off. Bluetooth speakers for any occasion. Fans, a wide variety of chairs and stools, bins, and lots more. It's our pre-Christmas blowout sale. Shop now and save up to 60% off on all houseware and home appliances. Only at Casabella, located in Castries and Baywalk Mall, Rodney Bay. Sale starts October 24th.
When the rain stops, what remains? St. Lucia's dry season is becoming harsher and water is running out faster than ever before. Every drop is precious, but without careful management, we risk losing it all. We must act now. Conserve water every day. Fix leaks. Store rainwater. And use only what you need. Wasco is working on securing our water, but we can't do it alone. Your actions today ensure a better tomorrow. Together, we can weather the dry season and work towards a future with water for all. Water is life. Secure our water and secure our future. For more information, visit wascosindusha.com.
Tous les jours, femmes cette ici qui travaille tout ça yo pay pour famille, commune et puis pour achieve web yo. Malgré ça, cancer tété qu'a demandé trop la vie. Actuellement, cette ici qui a fait l'histoire. Pour première fois au pays, nous une technologie qui bien moderne pour examiner tété, ça veut dire 3D mammography. Banque mondiale pour tirer nous et puis cadeau ça là. Passeport programme secteur sorti. Ces machines ça là c'est yogo démarche qui a poussé d'ouvrir bonne sortie pour tout le monde. Et puis service ça là c'est pour rien. Ça c'est universal health coverage. Femme qui a l'année de l'âge et puis ça qui plus grand. Et puis ça qui plus jeune. Si vous avez grand danger, ça joint service ça là qui a sauvé la vie. Place pour sortir comme nous, ça veut dire wellness center, c'est premier pas. Visitez place sortir comme nous pour vous renvoyer. Identifier bonnet et sauver la vie. Examination mammogramme par écouter ou dessous. Sortir pour tout le monde.
And we're getting right back into Let's Laugh for today. We're into our last, our final half hour here for today, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. How y'all doing? And trust me, next week letter already lined up. And that one ain't as simple as that one. Let's read that letter one more time. For someone who just said they just logged in and they want to hear it one more time. One more time. Then we get into the comments. Reminding you folks the numbers to call are 724-0008 452-3046. Almost forgot that number there for a second. And let me read that one more time. Dear Mix, I hope you're doing well. I'm writing because I've found myself in a difficult personal situation and I need a level-headed, unbiased perspective. I'm originally from Trinidad, but I'm currently working in St. Lucia. My wife still lives in Trinidad and we've been managing a long-distance marriage for some time now. And this year we celebrate 25 years marriage. That's 2000-ish. Before moving here, I worked in St. Kitts for 3 years. And during that period, I became involved in a relationship with someone who is a born Lucian. This year, while in St. Lucia, I started a long-distance relationship with a Kittitian woman. Recently, both of these individuals reached out to me unexpectedly. The woman from St. Lucia plans to return home in December and expresses a desire to reconnect. Coincidentally, the lady from St. Kitts also contacted me and is planning to visit for 1 week around the same time in December. To make matters worse, or even more complicated, I just learned that my wife is secretly planning a surprise visit to St. Lucia during that same period in December for our anniversary. I am now overwhelmed and unsure of how to navigate this. I know that I have created this situation through my own choices, and I take full responsibility for the position I'm in. I do not want to cause emotional harm, but I also don't want to continue down a path that leads to more dishonesty or pain. I'm at a crossroads. Should I take this as a sign to be transparent with my wife and all other connections once and for all? Should I distance myself from everyone to prevent conflict and hurt? How do I handle the upcoming visits in the most respectful and responsible way? I am not proud of the circumstances, and I am trying to figure out the most mature, honest, and respectful way to handle this without causing unnecessary damage. I would really appreciate your honest advice. I value your judgment, and I need guidance on how to approach this situation thoughtfully and with integrity. And our Facebook soldiers are saying, Amanda says the man just thought that he was a player, but it looks like he got played. Kelvin says he thinks he is a teenager. That's a good point. I think it's in your teens and your 20s. You really glorified this having more than one woman. Like it's weren't like a badge of honor. I think as you get older, you get maybe if you do like more than one woman, you probably learn to be a little more discreet with your behavior and pronouncements to other people about your proclivities. No, that wasn't just me. I wasn't reading that, folks. Kelvin says he's looking for a woman right here. Blackman says, now imagine losing all three women and your wife has the better meow of all three. Garçon. £1 says, is that I'm seeing? Kelvin, for sure, because you are alone in St. Lucia, all three over, so you need one by you for the time. So they're saying that he probably has a woman down here, which is not far-fetched and probably quite possible, more possible than impossible. Miwak Noir says, you weren't a player in your youth because you got tied down, but now you're suffering from middle-age crisis. You turned sugar daddy. Luckily, I'm not your wife because I'd turn sugar mommy also. Then it would be on. Let me read that again. Kawim Noir. You weren't a player in your youth because you got tied down, but now you're suffering from a middle-aged crisis. You turned sugar daddy. Luckily, I'm not your wife because I turned sugar mommy also, and then it would be on. Now, I'm thinking about the caller before Greg, the one before the last, the gentleman that said about the $2,000 if you have to give and do it. They say womanizing is an expensive hobby, and ask the womanizers, don't do them things if your pockets are large enough to ensure that you run broke and you don't have to be telling her next month, so just give me a few weeks or so, I'll give you the money. That's an expensive hobby. Josephine says he should forget the other two and go back to his wife. The general sentiment expressed right here. Mara says, when you are a greedy person, you will always find yourself in sticky situations. All three of the ladies should kidnap you and make you depale. Damage already done. Y'all wishing bad on the man. 4523046, folks. 7240008. We have just about, let me see, about 7 minutes before our final break. And before we continue, get into our final segment, folks. So reminding you, you can contribute either on the WhatsApp, send us a message, our Facebook or YouTube Live, or you can call 4523046. Mark, how you know the man must be in finance? Mark said the man must be in finance. So if you have a Trini friend you know working here in finance, well, that's your writer. Mark, you tell us why is finance? Why? Because you have money to spend on different women. My brother, Pascal, Elijah Pascal, my brother, my brethren, my Samarian brethren over in the USA. He says, hail up, my brother. Good vibe, my SMC brother. Hail up. And big up the class of 99. Fabs, everybody. Big up. Hail up, Pasky boy. You're watching from the US. Pasky, talk to me. Pascal, talk to me. Let me know what you think. The situation is a Trini man. He's been working here for some time. He left his wife back in Trinidad. They've been married for 25 years. But before he got here, he worked in St. Kitts for 3 years. He met a Lucian-born woman in St. Kitts. He have a vibe with her. He met another Kittitian woman. He have a vibe with her too. He in St. Lucia. Now the Kittitian women want to reconnect. And he coming down for Christmas. And his wife coming down for Christmas to surprise him. He wants to know what to do. That should be an easy answer for you, my brother. And before, of course, I did give you a preview of this letter this week. I'll give you a preview of next week's letter before we leave the studio this afternoon. What would you do if you think your partner was poisoning you? Yeah, that sounds like a 48 hours mystery, yeah? What would you do if you suspected your partner, your wife, or your husband was poisoning you? That's for next week, folks. That letter hot. That letter very hot. Very hot. Very hot. And my brother Pascal says, I am a Rasta man, so I only believe in one woman to a man. So my empress set it with my empress meaning and the grade. Hail up. Big up Rasta. Righteous. All right, folks, just about 3 minutes left before we take a final break. And we get into our final segment. By then, tell you what next week will look like already. Yeah? Make sure you'll find yourselves here at 3 p.m. What would you do if you found out or you suspected that your spouse was poisoning you? Another 48 hours mystery. Four 523-046-724-0008. Mark, yet tell us why the man in finance yet. £1 asks, what work he doing? He moved from country to country and having all these women. I wonder if he's an AC technician. You all know them AC technicians starring on Lettre them days. They always go and fix something somewhere because things too hot. They have to cool the place down. But it appears most times they're turning up the heat. I watched that little cupcake they gave me there from the office today, boy. I say I bring it home for Kylie, but what? I'm thinking of cheating. Oh Lord, but love me some chocolate. Chocolate chip cupcake. Mark said the connection is the ECCB, you know. But TNT currency F1 on the ECCB, brother. You sure it's ECCB? No comment. No comment, Mark. Saying good afternoon to all the marriage and relationship counselors out there. You're going to be getting some work this Christmas. All those psychotherapists. £1 say BOSL. He's a madman. You're putting out the people business. All right, folks, just about 28 seconds to go before our final break. Remind you that Lettre is brought to you by our friends over at Fruitsy Seamoss down in Prale. You know what they say, folks. You know what they say, and mate go need that.
And my girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamoss, eh?
Partner, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamoss?
My girl, you know what they say about Fruitsy Seamoss?
Boy, that Seamoss makes you score runs, you know.
So what do the experts say about Fruitsy Seamoss? Apart from tasting great, Fruitsy Seamoss is full of natural goodness your body needs. Seamoss is good for your skin, rich in vitamins and minerals, promotes and improves intimacy, boosts your immune system and lung function, suppresses appetite and increases weight loss, anti-inflammatory, and helps to improve blood count. Seamoss is rich in nutrients, which boosts your metabolism and increases energy levels, and is grown, harvested, and manufactured right here in the community of Prale.
And that's what they say about Fruitsy Seamoss. Unless you say something else.
Fruitsy Seamoss, you know what they say.
I am Alfred Prosper, Minister for Agriculture, Fisheries, Food Security and Rural Development. In the last 4 years, St. Lucians can say that they have seen a major improvement in healthcare in St. Lucia. I do think people are extremely happy because our government established what we call a minimum wage. We launched a new hydroponics facility at Union, new technology that will help boost our food security. Bright future ahead for agriculture with the intervention of new technology and getting a number of young persons into the sector.
The pre-Christmas sale is on at Access Baywalk Mall. Save 50% off all ladies' fashion, dresses, tops, handbags, and more. Plus, enjoy 30% off babies and kids' wear. And big savings on babies' accessories, too. From playpens and high chairs to car seats, walkers, and more. Get ready for the holidays with style and savings for the whole family. The pre-Christmas sale runs October 15th to November 30th. Only at Access Baywalk Mall.
Dream big, make it your own. Home Sweet gets you any style of home.
BOSL's Home Suite is the sweetest mortgage deal in St. Lucia. No payments for 3 months. A low interest rate of 4.75% for up to 30 years. Plus a further 0.25% discount with a solar PV loan. All with zero commitment fees. Grab your BOSL Home Suite mortgage today.
OSL.
I am the INCIB. It's about me, my country, and my family. I am the INCIB. CIP is a brilliant plan. Invest in us, be one of us. See the progress across the land, boy. Of the citizenship, my investment program. I am the INCIB. It's about me. I am the INCIB. It's about me. I am the INCIP. It's about me. Our citizenship by investment program.
Mango is making this summer cool again with its annual summer cool down sale. Enjoy savings of up to 60% off and more on everything store-wide, including ladies' casual and work tops, work pants and skirts, ladies' long and three-quarter jeans, track pants and more, up to 60% off. Men's dry fit and regular t-shirts, sleeveless, solos and work shirts, up to 60% off. Men's sweaters and hoodies, work pants, long and three-quarter jeans and ripped jeans, up to 60% off. Men's cargo and beach shorts, you guessed it, up to 60% off. It's the biggest summer cool down sale of the year. Save 60% off and more at Mango now until stocks last. Sale starts September 28th.
Mommy, Daddy, let's go have some fun! The kids' brunch bounces into Gaiety Gardens, Rodney Bay on Sunday, December 14th from 12 to 6. Bouncy castles, yummy treats, music and games, fun for everyone!
Tickets at the Cell Outlets and your school's principal's office. Parents, relax in our adults-only zone with great food, drinks, and music.
See you at the Kids Brunch December 14th. Food, fun, and family waiting just for you. Brought to you by Kumase Events. So you know it's going to be fun, fun, fun.
Make their holiday unforgettable with a gift that says it all from Pandora Jewelry. From new festive charms to forever rings and sparkling earrings, give a gift that's perfectly theirs. Whether you're shopping for a shiny surprise for your significant other, matching bracelets to celebrate your friendship, or a heartfelt gift for a family member, say more this holiday season. Unwrap joy with Pandora Jewelry.
Harry Edwards Jewelers Pandora Holiday Shopping Event November 28th and 29th at Duty Free Point Seraphim. Deals up to 40% off and even more specials store-wide. See store for details.
And we are back. We are back with Lettre for today, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. The weekend is almost here. Lots of things are almost here. Folks, we are in the silly season. Silly season, but it is also a very important season. And let me appeal to you once again. If you are eligible to vote, go out and vote. I wouldn't say it doesn't matter where you vote. It does matter where you vote. What's important is that you vote. But it does matter where you vote. So sit down, think about it. Think about what you want to see for your nation and decide where you are putting that X. Don't spoil the ballot. We are a mature democracy, folks. Choose the lesser of two evils, like they say. I hate that term. I do hate that term. But ultimately, essentially, you have basically two to choose from for all intents and purposes. Make the right choice. And Mark, yes. ECCB headquartered in St. Kitts, so maybe he does have a big finance job working with ECCB, and we do have a sub office down here. And Luke Ann says, finance are more like one of the petrol or electricity companies. That company or job is universal. That is true. They have a tune at Lucilec? Wasco? I wonder. What's about Rubis? So, y'all doing your investigation, eh? Y'all try and find out who's that Trini man? Who is that Trini man? Let's just hope that he end up in the obituaries. Because the way y'all seem to think that his wife knows something, and we're getting ready for a funeral. Figurative, of course. I remind you folks, coming up Lettre next week. Oh, and tomorrow, of course, we have Youth Unplugged, sponsored by the Youth Economy Agency. But next week, make sure y'all join us next week. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a next friend. It might be about them. Tell me. Maybe not. But what would you do if you found out or suspected that your spouse may have been poisoning you over a period of time? That's a serious situation, folks. Like police involved situation kind of thing. Just about 7 minutes left. Remembering the numbers to call are 452-3046, 724-0008. Greg said, tell me who is he in the gallery? Tell me who is that with the sailor hat? Oh Lord, Janet. But for me to weigh in on this situation as we close, we have just about 5 minutes left. To the writer, first of all, I agree with basically what everybody else here has said. Before I say that, Ali says, "Happy hunting, girls, and good luck finding that tricky daddy." And yeah, I am in concurrence with basically what everybody else says. Your wife, your spouse, man, woman, because there are women that have more than one man, and they supposed to have a main man. So it goes both ways, huh? But for the man in particular, that situation, bro, your wife should be your priority. And if after 25 years you realize, of course, like another caller said, man does play around, man doing their thing and whatever. But after 25 years, if you still want to play that teenager's game, brother, and have yourself in a situation where you have your wife and two other women coming down, you don't know what to do, you're ready yet, bro. You're not ready yet. Because if your wife is your wife, as you say, and you made those vows, there's a reason you married her. And hopefully it's not for any selfish, financial, or other reasons. Bro, that's who comes first. That is who comes first. You don't, the other, and you should come clean. You should come clean with the other women if you have not told them already that you are married. And if you did tell any of them that you are married, you should let them know that your wife is priority. And they should not want to come down to St. Lucia. Well, maybe she wanted to come down knowing that, thinking that your wife would not be here. In either case, priority goes to your wife. If not, bro, call it quits. Unless you stand to lose too much. You stand to lose too much by getting divorced. But call it quits, bro. Don't just leave the woman hanging on. But on the flip side, you have to be ready as well for the fact that after 25 years, if your wife is telling nothing, maybe she knows and she have her own life living up the road, down the road. That Trinidad is south, down the road. So you have to consider all these things. But for the sake of your relationship, and like Mark said, he didn't say if you had kids. So for the sake of your relationship, bro, choose your wife. Choose your wife. Choose your wife first. And we're going to be back in a few minutes because Sly Eli is already back in studio for his set. Let me read some of the comments there as we wind down. Kelvin says, writer proceed with caution. Man up, because behind every action has consequences. £1 says the wife should come first, second, third, and fourth. Agreed, my brother. One thing, y'all fellas have level heads, you know. Y'all are very level-headed. Thank you very much for always contributing to Lettre. Kelvin says it was a good letter. We all learned from it. Kelvin, please tell me what you learned. So you learned what to do, what not to do, what to say, where to go. I remember Max say rent guest houses in three different communities, so you keep them separated. So let's hope they don't go on the same Sulphur Spring store on the same day. All right, folks. So until next week. All right, until next week. I am the man Butu signing off for Lettre for today, Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. And reminding you folks once again, tune in next Wednesday because you need to answer that question for me and for our writer. What would you do if you learned that your spouse has been poisoning you? Would you go to the police? Would you confront her? What would you do? So until then, I am the I Butu saying toodaloo until next time.
And my girl,